Like how we scale investment in Africa. Major problem we have is that if you are an African company or an African business or an international businessman want to invest in Africa, is a big problem. It's a huge problem for a number of reasons. First, the interest rate you have to pay on any debt in Africa is just huge. Multiples of what you pay if you are European or American or anybody else, which is obscene in my view. How come we talk about SDGs and all this wonderful stuff? We keep talking about it when you meet in UN in September, and then when you come to reality, the system really is tilted severely. And why? The rating agencies rate most African countries are, actually all of African countries are sub-investment grade, which means we are all junk. So that causes a major problem because you have to pay a huge amount of interest if you borrow money, whether you are a government or a business or investor. That is a huge deterrent. Not only that, it takes out a huge amount of money from investing in Africa. Why? Most of this money actually, we talk about trillions and trillions, tens of trillions of dollars out there looking for investment. This is true. Where's this money? Mostly in pension funds, insurance companies, etc. By law, those guys cannot invest in a junk economy. If you are graded as sub-investment grade, by law, they cannot invest in you. If they invest $1 billion in Africa, they have to set aside $1 billion in reserve. Either that or they go to prison. Do you understand this? So most of the private money is taken out. You cannot invest in Africa because of this obscene subgrading of Africa. And this grading of Africa actually is a self-fulfilling prophecy. These wonderful rating agencies, which only have an office in South Africa, covering 54 countries, pretend they know everything about African economy. And by rating Africa as really subgrade investment, they are engineering actually the failure of those countries. Because you borrow money at 14% interest rate. How are you going to pay that? Then you fail. And you fail, then the rating agency turns around and say, I told you, it's risky. Yeah? And this is a problem. And we need to find a way to resolve this problem.